Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, June 23rd, 10:15 a.m., and I'm hurting today. I had a long weekend. Um, as a weight loss surgery patient that is 9.5 weeks post-op, I was very naughty. It started out innocent enough. My friend called me to go have pedicures Saturday afternoon. We went. It was wonderful. All the girls in the nail salon all told me how wonderful I look. They hadn't seen me in a while, which was great feedback. And it's about 5 o'clock when we got finished, and I asked my friend if she wanted to go grab a bite to eat. And we went to my favorite local pub, Baba Louie's. And I knew I was going to drink a beer. It was my third time out since surgery, and maybe that's bad, but, I hate living life good, bad. I knew having surgery, drinking beer wasn't an option post-op for a while, but I'm doing so well, and Esmeralda, just everything I put into her, I don't even know she's there. I don't have pain. I don't have any problems. So sometimes, I don't want to say I forget that I had surgery, but I'm just having a really easy time of it. And I spend so much time pre-op and post-op being somebody else, putting everything on hold and not living a normal life in order to have the surgery and recover from it, that going out and having a beer with my friend is normal to me. It feels normal. I don't feel like I am a weight loss surgery patient. And I'm looking for a little normalcy. I need to put all that worry and stress of protein and fluids and low fat and low carb, put it on the back burner for a little while and just let my hair down and go have fun. So I don't encourage anybody who had weight loss surgery to drink alcohol, period. I certainly do not encourage beer, which is carbonated, and I don't encourage anything with sugar in it. So pretty much you're left with like red wine, which still has sugar in it, but it's probably the best thing for you as far as alcohol is concerned. So I'm not encouraging anybody to follow my lead. I'm just letting you all know what I've been up to and how I'm doing with it. So anyway, I also quit smoking, but I don't know how I'm this lucky, but I'm one of those people that can smoke cigarettes while I'm drinking and not pick them up again. I honestly, I don't know how I got that lucky because I smoked for 20 years, but that seems to be the way it goes for me, and I'm happy about that. Alright, so anyway, we get to Baba Louie's. I run into a bunch of guys I used to work with. They know another guy that, I kind of used to have a thing with, that it just went really bad, and it's been a couple years, and I thought he had moved away, and I didn't know he was back in town. So, they called him, tried to get him to come up to the bar, and he said to come over to his house, and point is, I don't chase after anybody. I don't need to chase after anybody. In addition to that, having lost 60 pounds this year, I mean, the feedback I got from the people at the bar that haven't seen me in months, I mean, I'm talking 6 months, 8 months since they've seen me. I mean, last time they saw me, I was like 280 pounds. I'm 60 pounds lighter now, and the look on people's faces was unbelievable. They were like, wow. And you could tell they didn't want to be rude and be like, oh, you lost so much weight. They would use funny little, keywords like, there's so much less of you, or you look so great, without actually coming out and saying, gee, you lost a lot of fat. My friend Amber, she's just a darling. I love her, and I don't get to see her enough. But really, in 9 weeks in surgery, 9.5 weeks, that Saturday was only the second time she's seen me. So I asked her, be honest with me. How much do I look like I weigh? What size do I look like? And she said, 170, 180 pounds, size 14. I'm like, okay, right on. I can live with that. I'm still 40 or 50 pounds away from what you say I look like, but if that's what I look like, I'll take it. You know what I mean? So, anyway, it was just really great to get some positive feedback from people that knew me like obese. And I didn't tell any of those people I had surgery. They're the kind of people I want to say, like, eat your heart out. Especially the ex. I really wanted to say, eat your heart out, buddy. I know that sounds bad, but anyway, long story short, we drank Saturday night. We smoked. We had a great time. Came back to my house, cooking food, 1 o'clock in the morning. Of course, I could barely eat any of it, but I just pretended that I wasn't hungry. And then Sunday rolled around, and one of my guy friends actually was interested in my girlfriend. So he, asked if me and my girlfriend would go to dinner with him and my ex. So I'm like, all right, whatever, I don't care. I mean, it wasn't a date for me. I was just being her wingman, so I didn't care. I mean, if you want to take me to dinner, anytime. So anyway, the guys came to pick me up, and I just bought my own condo, townhouse, whatever you want to call this thing, about 6 months ago, and they didn't know. I haven't seen them in a long time. They had no idea I bought a townhouse. So I gave them the tour, and, I was smiling. I felt good because my place is nice, and they acknowledged it's nice, and I got a really great deal on it. So I felt really good about that, that my ex could see how far I've come and how well I'm doing. So anyway, we went to the bar, we had dinner, well, like appetizers, a little ahi tuna, which was fine for me to eat. We got like a cheese and fruit platter, so I ate some cheese. They had some whole wheat crackers with a little soft cheese spread. I ate that. I even had a couple bites of apple, so it was good. But I drank again 2 nights back to back. That's where I was bad. But and smoked cigarettes. That's why I'm all scratchy today. I have no interest in a cigarette today. I mean, it's just disgusting. But I had a blast, and my ex definitely thought I looked good, and it felt I didn't gloat. I was not egotistical. I was not hoochie mama. None of that. I was just me, and it was me with a little more confidence. And it was me feeling a little more easy, and I didn't feel self-conscious. Like normally what would have been going through my mind is, oh, don't slouch over because then your back fat rolls will stick out. And, oh, don't cross your legs because if they don't cross all the way, then the fat just goes everywhere. Last night I was just happy-go-lucky and, just easy and breezy. So it was really satisfying this weekend to get positive feedback from people who've known me a long time and who have only known me obese. They did not know me when I was, teenager and thin. So that was really great feedback. A part of me wishes that I had just gone another 2 or 3 months before, the big reveal. But, I mean, it's not like I did a huge reveal. I didn't set this up. It was just a fluke that we ran into him at the bar. But I almost wish I had another couple months. I'm 45 pounds down since surgery. So, I'm in 9.5 weeks, I've done 45 pounds. That still just absolutely blows me away. Blows me away. So I hope I just keep going at the pace I'm going, and I hope I run into lots more people and get some good feedback and positive feedback. But I just feel so great, and I'm so thankful I had the Roux-en-Y, and I wouldn't trade this for all the tea in China. And I hope you all have no regrets either, and good luck to everyone.